Hello, this is John with John Reviews It. Today we have a really special unboxing video. So what you see in front of you is the box to my new SVS SB17 Ultra Revolution speaker. Subwoofer, I should say. You can call it a speaker too. So it is a front-firing 17-inch high excursion subwoofer. Woo-wee. So let's start with the weight. It's going to be 124 pounds once I get the 12 pounds of boxing material off of it. It is a proprietary 17-inch long throw subwoofer driver. The subwoofer itself weighs approximately 64 pounds by itself with a 54-pound motor. It has 8-inch diameter voice coils. It is a dual voice coil. And it is going to be shaking the shit out of my apartment. So let's get into this unboxing. I'm not going to bore you guys with the specs because most of y'all know how to use Google just like me. All right. Lift up. Man, I sure hope I got this thing pointed the right direction. All right. Oh yeah, I got this thing pointed the right direction because it's going to be pushing out the way I need it to. Yay. It's going to save me a headache here. All right. Once you get this box pretty much set up like you see here, now comes the fun part. Pushing it out of the box. Oh, holy shit. That thing is heavy. Whew. This is definitely a, needless to say, a two-man job. So we're going to start with the first thing I found in the box, and that is the power cord. So as you can see, nice heavy-duty three-prong power cord. Nice thick gauge wire. Definitely going to be needed considering what this thing is. Let's continue. Ooh-wee, do I want to? Yep, this is definitely a push situation. All right. Now you guys get to laugh at me as I push this sucker through the box. Ooh. All right. Brings back some childhood memories of making castles out of boxes. That's for sure. All right, next thing you find on the top here, your owner's manual and your registration information. All right, what have we got here? All right, I know this is probably not the greatest unboxing video of one of these subwoofers, but I'm one man, so y'all guys will just have to bear with me on this. So, first thing I'm taking out and unwrapping the nice SVS grill cover. It's not bad. Wish it were metal like the old school ones, but you know what? It'll do the job. All right. Come on. All right. I got some foam there we definitely don't need. And actually, I do need this foam. I lied. Because I know exactly what I'm going to need to do next. And I will show you guys here in just a moment once I figure out what side is what here. Alright, that is the back, that is the front. Okay, not bad. Alright, well, not exactly what I was hoping for, because I really, honestly, well, actually, this might actually work out pretty good, now that I think about it. Alright. Scoot this back, drop that in there, and we are going to lift up, tilt, and bring this back up under here. Wow, perfect. That was a little bit of a struggle. Let me go grab the camera. We're going to come around here real quick and show you the other side of this, because y'all are missing all the fun. Alright, here we go. Now you guys get to really see my fat ass struggle. So, for tilted down on these cheap ass little feet that it comes with, I have opted to do the right thing from the get-go. In case you're wondering, yes, we are putting the sound path isolation feet on it. Alright, so here we go. 4 little screws there, 4 little feet. And I realized I did not bring a screwdriver with me. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. Now we got a little screwdriver to work with. So now we can take off these cheesy little feet that it has, that I'm not sure why they even give them to you, but they do. And we're going to put them in the box and save them. So if there ever comes a day I upgrade this thing, I can at least give the new owner the old feet. And that will be essentially that, as far as that goes. As far as all this plastic, it's going into trash. All right. So here we go. All right. snug it up in there. And 3 more to go. And yes, in case you're wondering, I am handling this all by myself. And yes, it sucks. But when you live alone, what can you do? All right. 2 down, 2 to go. In case anybody's wondering, no, I did not load this thing into the vehicle I transported this home with. I actually borrowed a vehicle and got it here, and now I did have to unload it out of the vehicle myself. Luckily, I chose to work smarter, not harder, and figured out a good way to do that. All right, there we go. So we have power cord. Also, in case anybody was wondering, what am I doing to get the signal? That is actually going to be using a Mogami Platinum XLR cable. So we are going to use that to get the signal from my 8805A to the subwoofer. So I'm just going to have these basically ready to go. And I will let you guys know in the next video. Probably going to have this thing pulled out because, as you will see in one of my previous videos, I had to kind of take everything apart. Not by choice, but because there was a problem. It was all Soul's fault. So, let me use these foamies here to get me at least close enough to where I can now feel comfortable sticking my hand under here, and we are going to pull this back and we're going to roll it up on the feet. Bam. And now lift up this end here one more time. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Woo. In case anybody was wondering why some of this box weighs extra, there are these nice things in here which are assuming to prevent moisture buildup. Good job, SVS. But damn, this shit adds some extra weight. Very unnecessary weight, but I understand why. All right, I'll scoot this over here for the time being. We're going to adjust the camera and hopefully not have any of y'all tune away while y'all watch me struggle to put this thing in place. Yay. And that's about as far as I'm moving this thing. she's a heavy one. And my eventual goal now is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to probably pull my speakers a little bit forward, and I will probably pull my TV stand a little forward to kind of flush with the front of the wood finish here. But before I start moving stuff and boring you guys, here's the cover. It does fit nice and snug. And it's left me without breath. So if you like this unboxing video, like and subscribe down below. Until the next video, once I actually listen to it and get my first impressions, I'll make another video on this. Till then, you guys have a great day.